Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, divine ascending avatars of the sacred vessels of the descent of the Holy Spirit. Happy Pentecost, way showers of the new heaven upon the new earth. This is the time of Shavuot. In the testament of the Septuagint, we decree the year of the great Jubilee in the physical, energetically, and of the spirit. This is the exodus from the slavery systems of the false controllers, and we bring the control back into the hands of humanity. We are the navigators and the explorers of our true destiny, of our paradise found, or shall we say rediscovered. We accomplish this in the time of the White Wizard, using the keys of the Magi to open all locks for the prosperity to be released into the arms of our earth angelic ground crew of the 144, as conscious co-creators of the new Jerusalem, with peace on earth and goodwill towards all sentient beings of the way. We hold within our auric fields the rainbow diamond light of our transfiguration. With the power of our almighty I Am presence, we call upon our highest sacred self and our legions of light to complete this transformation process of Gaia and all her children, of our ascension into 5D resonance. This is the frequency of unconditional love in the totality of our multidimensional consciousness. We live in the joy and harmony of the music of the spheres as we align and entrain to the pure awareness of the unborn mind of Buddha. As the Holy Spirit of God Source Creator descends unto us, we ascend to meet her in the middle. We all meet at the sacred fire in the center of the hoop, the circle of life. We have come full circle as we enter the beginningless beginning and the endless end. The Alpha and the Omega join and merge in the still center of 0 point in Heros Gamos, the singularity of the oneness of all life. The new Edenic codes have been activated in our 12-strand crystalline DNA of our original blueprint and codons of the 144. Our Merkaba toroidal fields are in full coherent spin with the vortex of golden holy light of heavenly energy. After a calmness on the Schumann yesterday, we had a new pulse appearing today at a peak amplitude of 28 Hertz. The plasma gamma waves continue to flow in, preparing us for the powerful 666 portal tomorrow as we correct and resolve all that is interfering with our ascension and full manifestation of the fifth dimension in this now. Open the eyes of your spirit and spread your etheric wings, for it is time to take flight and rise like the phoenix in the dawning of the new golden age of eternal bliss consciousness. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor, share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. Today we had another beautiful and powerful day on the New Earth as I journeyed again to the powerful portal, the vortex. On Pachamama, Gaia surrounded me again with many of her beautiful beings of light, the Winged Nation, as they sung the songs of Mother Earth. She brought me the Frog Nation, the Bee Nation, as they surrounded me with their buzzing harmonics. So the photo in the beginning of today's transmission is one of these beautiful winged angels of light. And now, again, we're going to play a few minutes of the song of Gaia and her Winged Nation. 144 coming in. So take several deep breaths, relax your body, and enjoy the song of Gaia. Okay, we hope you enjoyed those few minutes of the sounds of nature. Let us know in the comments if we should continue to include these clips of nature or just skip it. And one last thing before we continue, one last friendly reminder: tomorrow, guided meditation, 6 p.m. PST from my sacred Condor. This will be about 20 minutes long. The first premiere will be on our main channel, Paul White Gold Eagle, 6 p.m. PST, and then the second premiere on Prime Disclosure channel at 6:30 p.m. PST tomorrow on the 666 portal. And I'm sure you will receive a very powerful activation from this beautiful guided meditation, which is encoded with the Magdalena codes and the energy of Gaia, the pure, divine, feminine essence. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 28 degrees, 27 minutes Leo. The sun is at 15 degrees, 26 minutes Gemini. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 16 degrees Gemini, a woman activist in an emotional speech dramatizing her cause. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 29 degrees Leo. A mermaid emerges from the ocean, ready for rebirth in human form, from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Francois Siritzin. The Pentecost. The Spirit descends upon us as much as we are able to ascend to it. He who strives to act by his soul and spirit internally transforms his difficulties, present and past sufferings, even if he can't stand outside events where others are discouraged and crumbling. He finds strength, nourishment, and momentum to keep going. Never suffer, never surrender, but try to fix, and the remedy is prayer. It is up to us to move like this and not wait on the Lord in His grace and mercy to visit us. The Lord will not come down. You will say, but we read in the scriptures that on the day of Pentecost, the Holy Spirit was descended upon the apostles in the form of tongues of fire. In reality, the one who receives the Holy Spirit has already ascended internally to the heavenly realms where he merges with the divinity. And even if it is said that the Holy Spirit came down in him, in fact, no, he is the one who rose up, and the Spirit filled him with his presence. The Divine Spirit descends into us as we are able to ascend to him. From Omran Mikhail Ivanhov, via Frank Rude, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Elena Adams. We stand on the threshold of a new existence. The human heart and mind is the gateway between worlds. This doorway is the channel through which we can travel and transcend coordinates previously inaccessible to many. The gateway to and from the sacred temple of the human soul has brand new parameters and access to the timeless zones of light information and refraction emanating from deep space, galactic sun, and our own Earth star directives. These new permissions are part of planet Earth's upgrading and evolutionary status and trajectory. Step through and beyond. This is the time. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Astrid Amore. Dear ones, the energies on your planet have reached one of the important benchmarks for your planet's ascension journey. The more you are aligned with your I Am presence, the more you will be able to access the higher dimensional realities that are approaching rapidly. What do we mean by aligning with your I Am presence? Your I Am presence is the individualized aspect of God that is in the process of integrating into your physical body as part of your ascension process. When you intend that your I Am presence resides within your heart center, and from there is expanding into your four lower bodies, your physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental body, you are aligning with your I Am presence. The truth is that you are your I Am presence. You just forgot that fact when you incarnated into this physical embodiment. You are God's source. There is no separation. You are so loved. and from Divine Brother of the Light, Rick Jewers. As we progress forward, the 6th of June does contain pertinence and a deeper message. The beast within those yet not risen is represented in the past as the number 666. In this great time of rapture and resurrection, the chains, the obstacles, identified through the 666 number reference are thrown off of an individual level, and thus the rising of the individual through overpowering the beast, the darkness within. Humanity is now on the brink of this great deliverance of self through their pivotal choices in this now, and also at the soul level. Each that are going forward have been prepared for this time, with some oblivious to what has occurred, and to others the knowing that indeed it is occurring and the divine reasons why. The more prominent emergence of the divine masculine upon the scene of this planetary ascension is easily seen by those that have crossed the threshold between 666 and 999 in the past, where they advance beyond the restrictions of the beast that had them blind. They can see. Humanity does not loop, and history does not repeat. And truly, how can history repeat while it is changing every day as more of the truth surfaces, and the new timeline has history acclimatizing to substantiate the new reality? The answers are not in the past, and the past does not matter. To get caught in a biblical scenario to any extent takes one into the past, into the loop, and away from the unprecedented times we truly are creating. Current dimensional activations and co-creator administered change directly into the Earth's timelines by the guardians of the multiverse are absolute, and all creation adheres to these divine commands. Your prophesized age of Aquarius has begun and has been confirmed. What was in the recent past is not normal, and was only in a step in the transition of the ascension to never be visited again. Do not fight and keep energizing the old. It is distraction, disempowering, and a losing battle, that if necessary for some individuals will wear you out quickly, so that you reach the point of surrender and the realization that unity is the key out of the past savage normal that you and all of humanity are not going back to. When all drop their defenses and step into their empowerment, they see they had the key all along. Unity, which involves love. Love and light, Rick. And from divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray. To those who may be feeling as if you are in a void, as if you or your life is being held in place by some sort of pause button, or as if you are in a state of nothingness, have no fear. In truth, I say, congratulations, beloved one. Why? How could this most unusual experience be celebrated? You are returning home. Home to peace. Home to love. Home to where all that is born of. This place of intangible vastness is at once everything and nothing. It is the essence of all that is. In truth, it is more you than you have ever known you to be. So what to do now? Let it be. Do your best not to fill this vast emptiness you are experiencing. The human conditioning will have us fearful of this nothingness, and have us seeking to fill it with endless thinking and attempts to understand or control the experience. Simply allow yourself and everything to be. Feel into the vastness. Allow your awareness to expand within it. Deepen into the peace. Feel the breath. Quiet any mental thoughts that try to interrupt the experience. Notice if, when, knowing arises without any effort. In this expansive openness, allow yourself to become at ease, at peace, and in oneness with this. This may ebb and flow for you. This is all happening for you, and there is nothing, no thing to fear. And the ebb and flow is natural. Nothing has gone wrong if you find yourself in and out of it. In truth, within this void is the most powerful energy of pure love. Your soul knows this. This is a most comfortable and truly blissful experience for the soul. Reassure your human consciousness that there is nothing to fear, and you will begin to delight in this nothing, rather than resisting or fearing it. Be well, beloveds. All is happening for the highest good for all, And that means all aspects of you too. Rest, hydrate, meditate, soak in waters, ground in nature, nourish your body. Allow yourself and everything to be. All is truly well. We are love, we are light, we are peace, we are one, and we are here. Love is, love is, love is, God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Amanda Lawrence. Way showers. Something is underlying today's incoming energies. I don't understand it yet, as it takes 3 solar days to integrate incoming energy to understand the data. But today we have literally thousands upon thousands upon thousands of incoming vibrations that are affecting all kingdoms, humanity and Mother Earth. These multiple vibrations added together have created a new sound you may be hearing. Please note there are many sounds all at the same time, so the key is to try to differentiate them. We have a new sound occurring today. This is as well as the energetic vibrational patterns occurring within the physical body, especially the crown, face, lips, ears, cheeks, third eye chakra area, and the root chakra. It truly feels like a time to be still. The animal kingdom here have been displaying a rare stillness all day. The skies are also filled with plasma. Today's energies are strong, but there's something very subtle going on. A new sound made of thousands of vibrations. That is huge, if that makes sense. For approximately 10 days now, we are, one at a time, magnetically gravitating into our own world. Your own world is your own unique energy field. You hold within and around you that in truth, you have always existed from. We become fully conscious of it the more we integrate it, which is a step-by-step process for each individual. It is our own unique energy field that is the receiver and giver of energy. It has always been there. Just that as we ascend more and more, we become conscious of our unique energy field, and so can consciously receive and consciously give from it. We are energy. We become conscious of how energy works and shall create from a state of pure consciousness. Pure consciousness, an energetic form of light and vibration. It manifests, creates our experience. Everything is experience for consciousness. The more we become our pure state of consciousness, the more we work with energy from the unmanifested field to create the manifested physical and non-physical forms for experience and expansion. This is the difference between creating from the linear human mind and creating from consciousness itself. Trust your path. Trust your soul. Find your peace in the unknown. There is nothing to learn and everything to just be and become again. We expand by letting go of the known and familiar, which creates the illusion of safety. The higher consciousness we are bringing forth at first seems to the human mind like the unknown, due to our temporary forgetfulness. But as we allow ourselves to feel at peace in the unknown, it becomes known. And so we birth the new higher frequencies for ourselves and for the all, whilst keeping our physical form. With love, Amanda Lawrence. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ra James. On Monday, June the 6th, we have the 666 portal. 6. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. The 666 portal is going to kick off the energies of the summer solstice. The next 3 weeks are going to be bringing some powerful energies. Expect a huge influx of galactic energies. June 3rd, we come out of Mercury retrograde. You may feel a little like you have a hangover this week or a little groggy from this. We will remain in a post-retrograde shadow for the next 2 weeks. That means don't make any big decisions or drastic moves right now. Saturn shifts retrograde June 4th to October 23rd. That means we are already in that retro shade or shadow before Saturn's backspin. This has been digging up old things. It's giving you a chance to clear and heal from any past karma. We have to learn how to navigate things in a different way with these energies. It's requiring us to let go of old ways of thinking. The first half of June is all about our thoughts. We are needing to let go of the negative thinking. June 14th brings us a strawberry supermoon. This Sagittarius full moon is amazing for anyone traveling or planning to travel in the future. It can open up new adventures. June 21st is the summer solstice. We are going to be feeling the energies of the solstice starting this week. That means we are in a heightened space for the energies while the solstice gateway activates. That makes June a powerful month for manifesting. Remember, you create anything you're thinking about all day long. That means if you're staying positive about what you're working on, it will materialize. June is also a powerful space for healing and doing activation work. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Celia Fenn. Towards 666, anchoring the field of love. As we move towards the powerful 666 portal, we are anchoring in the field of love and connection with nature that was initiated at the lunar eclipse in May. I have found this to be both heart-opening and plain hard work. As we bring in more and more of the field of love energy, we open more to love and compassion, and our hearts open more. I have been feeling very sensitive and have been feeling very strongly the pain and confusion of those stuck in the old energy patterns and programs. It has been very necessary to keep focused on the heart, on compassion, and the inner journey of love. Then also, as I mentioned, it has been very tiring. Each of us is serving as a portal and anchor point for these new energies. Such high frequency energy puts a lot of pressure on the body as it has to adapt upwards, but also hold a space for others by joining together to create the planetary new Earth space. That can be exhausting and taxing on the body. So at this time, as we approach the 666 moment, when we can all join together to illuminate the planetary field of love, we may feel tired and out of sorts, or we may feel energized by the love and be able to bask in the glowing energy field. It is a magical time. The planet and indeed all of us are aligning with the new field of love. This is something that has not been attempted before on Earth. This task of raising frequency and taking billions of people on the journey. We can choose to go in confusion, judgment, and anger, or we can go in grace and serenity. 2222 coming in. It is really up to us and the choices we make as luminosans, masters of light energy in a human body. I am working with holding an energy signature and field of love and grace for the 666. I hope that you will join me. From StarChildGlobal.com. And from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. The Brain 666 Gate. Liberation and recharging wholeness. The wheels of life have moved again and the new destination is already here for all the living ones. The only things still standing in the way are the different programs and functions of the old 3D brain, the synapses, the input and output information and the way of charging of our brain, which affected and resulted in the human perception and understandings of life, the self, experiences, and choices. These were just overlayered programs that were facilitating the old limited system. Now that we are moving ahead in our true destiny, free from the 6 hex sex code of the fallen reality, and we are returning to our true being and reunification with all organic aspects and realms, dimensions of true life. We cannot keep the old limiting programs and functions, and we are to release them fully, while aligning to the true organic sources and embracing wholeness. To my understanding, this is going to be the first most strong and catalytic change for the physical, because it is to transform the actual way that the human brain functions. This is going to be the proof that Lucifer's bisected brain, which no longer will be affecting humanity. So as the human brain will begin transforming into an ally to the heart and dissolving and neutralizing the poison of separation, and will no more be able to hold poisonous thoughts. This is the very first material change that will most affect all the physical senses and the perception of life itself, thus all physical creations too. Our inspirations for creation will start coming from the infinite unified field of both love and divine intelligence. Love will start being both perceived and felt. This is huge healing and restorative news. Never before such healing of wholeness was available for the collective. This is a big step for the twin flames' reunification and co-creation in the physical reality. A big blessing and celebration for all divine couples that are here to proceed and prosper. They are the ones saving humanity, bringing heaven on earth. The 666 gate is the forerunner of the message that the fresh new start is manifesting. The age of miracles is beginning, and the recognition of true life will be forming in our everyday lives. See you soon. Irene. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Hang on, hope is on its way. If you have been cast into the underworld and treading water in the emotional depths of despair this month, then you are not alone. May has been an extremely difficult and testing month for the toughest of old souls, and here is why. May is the 5th month of the Gregorian year. The number 5 denotes movement, change, and freedom, but you cannot taste the freedom until you liberate yourself from the past. In order to set yourself free from the burdens, attachments, and all that has kept you bound and stagnant. The year of 2022 is a 6th year, and when added to the 5th of May, we arrive at an 11 universal month. The 11 is a master number and presents souls with many spiritual challenges and initiations that must be passed in order to gain mastery of your life and become illuminated. The 11 is a doorway leading to higher realms, dimensions, and a new way of living. In order to pass through this doorway, one must pass the tests. You cannot pass freely by happenstance. You must consciously do the work, the heavy lifting, in order to earn your place in the higher realms. This is not for the faint-hearted, and many souls will not rise to the challenge, preferring to wallow in their misery, never changing or growing. In order to reap the rewards of an illumined soul, one must actively seek the light. And so the month of May has offered humanity a tremendous opportunity through a plethora of codes and stellar alignments to thrust us rapidly forward on our journey to enlightenment. The reason May was so challenging was we had 2 eclipses, the first on April 30th, which set the eclipse cauldron passage for May, a full-blood moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, where we delved into the underworld of our psyche. The Vesak Buddha moon aligning with the eclipse, surging us with an influx of light to clear out the density. Mercury retrograde and Pluto retrograde, necessitating the deep inner work that was activated through the Plutonian death, rebirth, and resurrection energies, amplified through the Scorpio themes, doubled. Saturn, the Lord of Karma, squaring the lunar eclipse. This was forcing us to deal with our karmic debts from this lifetime and others, in order to wipe the slate clean, in order for our rebirth. Rebirth passage through the Red Dragon wave spell, as we completed 1 galactic spin of the Tzolk'in and commenced a higher octave spin evolutionary cycle. Birthing the new is a labor of love and courage, and we have definitely been feeling the labor pains of this new child we are birthing, and so that was the month of May. New beginnings, the month of June. Last night I was trying to make sense of the challenges we had been facing in May. I had an epiphany and was shown what was coming next for the star Bliss Sons. I was told that the bravest of souls, the wayshowers who had been doing their inner work during this challenging month, were now being offered their reward. The ones who had passed their spiritual initiation would be given their rite of passage into the higher realms. The 11th doorway was fully opened, and they can now access the heavenly bliss realms. Those who were tardy or dragging their feet would still need to complete their lessons to gain admittance. During the divine month of June, heaven's gate is open for all virtuous souls to access their blessings. June is the 6th month in the Gregorian calendar. 6 is the frequency of heaven. It is a beautiful, harmonious code bringing romance, fertility, happiness, and deep contentment through family relationships. The 6 is also the frequency of Christ consciousness, which will be overlighting the star blessings through their Christed selves this month. June is a 6th month, and 2022 is a 6th year, giving us a 6-6 heaven's gate, opening for the entire month of June. What a gift! The double 6 adds up to 12, the symbol of Christ's apostles, and gaining spiritual wisdom and strength. 1 plus 2 equal 3, which is the frequency of the Holy Trinity. Father, Mother, God, and the Holy Child, the Holy Triad. The 3 is a beautiful, divine, and joyous frequency denoting happiness, optimism, and creativity. What a wondrous combination of numerology codes to raise our hopium bar. Divine magic happens. The best news is that on June 1st, 2022, we commence a new wave spell cycle. The 13-day cycle of the White Wizard synchronistically aligns with the beginning of this wondrous heavenly month of June. The White Wizard is a direct conduit for spirit and can access all the magic of heaven through his pure heart. This bodes exceptionally well for those blessed souls who are granted passage through heaven's open gates this month. The key to accessing this white magic is to align through your heart portal and hold the bliss codes of 5D and above through your vessel. Great divine magic will unfold through your joyous enchantments this month. On the 6th of June 2022, we have a phenomenal day with a 666 frequency. This is a supernova blast of Christ light infusing our planet with supernatural, extra special ascension upliftment for humanity. 666 has both a shadow frequency and a light frequency, as all numbers do. We choose which polarity we wish to express, and as such the 666 has often been feared and unfairly branded as the number of the beast, just as the number 13 has been shunned and feared in order to stop souls from accessing these potent codes. However, there is a great power in knowing the truth of these frequencies. The 666 offers untold gifts for the spiritual initiate desiring to rise to the level of the ascended masters. Embracing and embodying this code is the gift of a lifetime. Mark these dates on your calendar and consciously align through meditation, nature, and sacred rituals to receive these divine blessings. June 1st, 2022, Magnetic Wizard Day. 166 equal 13. June 6, 2022, 666. June 15, 2022, also 666. June 24th, 2022, another 666 code. Divine blessings for your admission into the heavenly realms in this divine month of June. Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Graham Forscott. June 5th through the 7th, Great Attractor, Neptune, Jupiter. Earth aligns to the Great Attractor, the central vortex holding thousands of galaxies in her orbit. The galactic attractor was discovered in 1986 and is known to be a cosmic heart, a central spiritual sun. The GA is an enormous magnetic attractor, and as our planet passes the GA, we could see some huge gains in heart matters, deeper compassion, bringing our soul family together combined with a wider, broader overview. During these same few days, we see the asteroid AOC aligning our galactic center. We also see the asteroid called DNA and Centaur Chiron, shamanic healer, at nodes of Amenti. I am 10, Decagon linked to galactic center. The true conjunction between Jupiter and Neptune is about to take place in a couple of days. Neptune, crown chakra, is a visionary, but also can be unclear, submerged. Jupiter is the best planet to clarify Neptune's visions with clear ideas and concepts. Jupiter can also bring the justice system under focus. From GalacticAstrologyAcademy.com and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus in Taurus sextile Ceres in Cancer. A sweet nurturing vibration is in the air as the goddess of love and harmony engages with the goddess of mothering and crops. It's time to relax with friends and family, eat good food, cherish who and what we love. Even if the demands of the world are upon us, it's important that we carve out time to appreciate the good things in life. 2 minutes to savor the first bite of an apple. 30 seconds to inhale a favorite scent. Perfume, flowers, your lover's skin, the scent of your pet's fur. Make your home a nest. Clear a space for rest and relaxation. Potter around the garden. Tend to your houseplants. Hug a tree. Bake bread or cake, delight in crisp salad, fresh vegetables, plant seeds. Hold your partner in your arms, hug yourself, your fur baby, your favorite cuddle toy. Think comfort, softness, kindness, sweetness. Make these your watchwords for the day. Hold space in your heart for your inner mother. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 18, White Overtone Mirror. The number 5 is called overtone, and its key words are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day is very powerful, and it commands your attention. Whatever day the number 5 combines with, it always adds some energy, so expect a very dynamic day. This is the 5th day of the White Wizard Wave spell, and we are under his spell for another 8 days. The 5th day is empowering, and therefore the spells cast today are powerful. Today is the white mirror, which represents reflection, order, and endlessness. The mirror, when it occurs on a number 5 day, is about being empowered by the truth. So often when we look in the mirror, we see our flaws, and this is disempowering. If you looked in the mirror and actually saw your true self, rather than just what you look like, you'd be amazed. You would see your compassion, your warmth, your life experiences, and the battles you've survived. You'd see an old soul who's been through a great deal, but is still functioning. Your true self is a sight to behold, and it is truly empowering to understand this. Spend some time today reflecting on this truth. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Overtone Mirror, 5/8 Snob, Keen 18, 5th of June 2022, Radiant Reflections. This new world reflected in the mirror now is radiant and empowering. 5/6/2022 equal 566 equal 512 equal 53 equal 8. Day codes 5 freedom, change, transformation, liberation. 8 abundant, infinite source flow. Month year codes 6 heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 12 acquiring strength, wisdom. 3 holy triad, joy, creativity, divine. 20 the awakening, clear vision. 22 architect of peace, master builder. Keen 18 equal 9 destiny, service, compassion, endings. Keen 18 and the mirror tribe number 18 gives us an 1818 double whammy, fueling upheaval and uprising. 9999. The 18 reduces to number 9 and represents endings and closure, as well as humanitarian interests. So we have huge codes today pertaining to the collective, bringing closure through some time of event or upheaval, especially with World Bridger as our higher power. Stay tuned. Today's codes are pushing our buttons and seeking to liberate us, leading into the 666 portal to the first heaven tomorrow on the 6th of June 2022. Gazing into the looking glass, we see harmony and great peace up ahead. Keep believing and keep holding the faith, dare star blessings. The gods are smiling at us. Today is a brilliant code for twin flames to merge from 2 hearts into 1 heart by evolving beyond the mirror games. It is also a great day for each of us to reclaim the true power of our radiant and whole hearts. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. The 5th day of the White Wizard Wave spell is the one that empowers. When we give ourselves permission to unhook from the mirror world, we transform. Today we are reclaiming the true power of our pure, divine, and radiant hearts as conduits for spirit. Which aspects of your life or outlook would you like to transform in order to feel empowered? Command your radiance and spread your golden light. The truth shall set you free. Like the song says, a journey that has taken us so very far, from a world of mortals to a shining star. We are no longer mortals. We have evolved to beautiful, divine, Christed humans and stand brilliantly shining in our divine power and our newfound radiance. The challenge today is dare to shine and keep shining no matter what. Today's question is, how can I become more empowered, using white magic to break free from the old illusions? Am I ready to claim my freedom and shine brightly as a radiant divine soul in this beautiful new world? Divine blessings for the blossoming of our brilliant, new, shiny, and empowering free world. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 18, White Overtone Mirror. The mantra, the code for today is, I empower in order to reflect. Commanding order, I seal the matrix of endlessness with the overtone tone of radiance. I am guided by the power of death. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Brolthor of the Light, Baron, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world and take part of our teachings, arts, and practices on Patreon, you can make a monthly pledge at our link at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sistar of the Light, Kimberly Osborne, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister, for your support. We appreciate you very much, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Johnny Boy Tellum. Thank you for your super thanks donation today. We appreciate you and your support, Divine Brother of the Light. If you'd like to support us, underneath each video is a super thanks next to the little heart. You can click on the little heart under the video and donate that way. Now, last but not least, I'd like to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from our 17th dimensional beings of light through the Pleiades star system. Pleiades 1 messages, June 5th, 2022. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. High humans are not paradoxes. Connie and Martian assistance. Magnetic clearing in progress, 96% non-regressive. Regrouping of sleepers initiated. Sector Mars 1, Earth still exists. Catharsis of demand in process, 57. Terrans continue to be called by Centrals. Integrative, MID maneuvers continue to fail. Emarkokas points interact. Shaman, fauna powers and internal alignment. Projectors aim, support, 81% non-regressive. Shaman, fauna powers and internal alignment. Projectors aimed, Terran reverberation, 81% non-regressive. High humans, support, 11, Quantun. General, exceptional progress, 6% non-regressive. Conscious elevate and call. Commands continue to fall. Paradox is broken. Manipulations continue to be discontinued. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 integrating high humans. From disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. 4444 coming in. Have a most beautiful and blessed and powerful 666 portal tomorrow as we transform the beast codes into the Christ conscious codes of infinite love and light. And please enjoy the powerful meditation again tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST time on Paul White Gold Eagle channel and 6:30 p.m. PST Prime Disclosure. Be sure to bring some incense, a couple candles, and your most powerful crystals to help anchor this powerful divine goddess feminine energy deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama as your heart expands and opens wide to let all the light in and out. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.